All right. So this is just more of me fucking with the demons. I guess yeah, tormenting demons. Yeah, I'm tormenting these hoes. Uh, yeah, this person, like I said, I really don't pay too much attention to this narcissist videos. Like I said, I made multiple channels just to leave comments because I didn't want to burn out this channel, my main channel. Oh, you've been, you can't comment or this and that, you know. And so it's no biggie. They started putting videos. They chose what to put in my other channels. All right, so one channel, I got like three or four, and I just leave comments. Same comments, same shit I talk, same shit. All right, so one channel they got a whole bunch of videos about narcissists. Yeah, I'm doing air quotes. At first, this was last year. I said, let me see. Yeah, because remember I said everybody narcissist, mostly females. Oh, he was a narcissist. You're a narcissist. Maybe effeminate dudes. My dad or mom was a narcissist. Narcissist. And I know what obviously immediately you know what they mean. You ain't got to look it up. And it's the controlling gaslighting, but everybody is a psychiatrist diagnosing these people narcissist. I'm like, all y'all stop using these. Y'all Democrats, y'all the main ones don't that love to say, point out you're not an expert, meaning you ain't go to college. But y'all love using narcissists. He's a narcissist. No, maybe just an asshole. Well, that's what we mean. No, y'all narcissists seem to me like something serious. I've been to this and that, talked to a lot of psychiatrists, all this. So to me, that's something serious. You accusing somebody of being, you know. But so anyway, one of the ones, and I find a little helpful shit, but it's not narcissism. I'm just like, really, you're talking about gang stalking. Anyway, so long story short, yesterday, I think I had posted a video about her a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, I see, like I said, she's just like the rest. And it's all good. So this video, I knew it. You see, but this was yesterday. Yesterday, da da da. Um, and I'm like, okay, I already knew from the title. I already knew this is because I keep talking about, but I'm not, promising. New York. To see, this is like as a kid growing up. New York. The older niggas they had a phrase for all that, and actually sometimes it was good. But I didn't take on to that shit. This is like I'm like 10. Your older relative or whatever. Selling a bitch a dream. Oh, he's selling her. And they also knew not to be sold a dream, this and that, just say, oh, yo, baby, I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna do this. Or when my ship coming, or I got a job interview, and or that basically bits, basically. So before I clicked, but I said, you know what? Let me click on it, and I knew it. I said, let me click. You're like, so why are you making a video if you already knew it didn't bother you? Just wait. Just wait. There's more. There's more. All right. So I click on it. Like, what the hell is feature faking? But once that's why I say I get spoiled. I spoiled it. I already told. But just listen to it,
This
right?
is how to get in shape fast. This is your body. These balloons represent your in. That feels believable if someone said that to you, right? Everyone, it's Dr. Romani. Welcome back to this YouTube channel on narcissism and understanding narcissistic relationships and healing from them. So let's talk a little bit about something I'm going to call realistic future faking. Let me give you some examples of realistic future faking. Once we close the deal,
And I'll say this is not me, being mean. Oh, you stupid bitch. I'm just it's not that.
wait together for a week, right? And the deal closes in about a month. Or we're going to have the holiday dinner at your house next year. Or Once we get the end of year figures, which I'm confident will be great, we're going to be hiring more people. So you just need to work through this holiday season and it won't happen again.
All right, so I'm not. I immediately when they put it in my this say 1 day ago. So when I saw it, said like 8 hours ago or something like that yesterday, about the same time now, right? Whatever. And I don't. I'm not. First of all, there's nobody I'm pitching and saying do this for me. I'm saying I'm just waiting on TransUnion to take this shit I just paid off my credit. And that's what I mean by what y'all gonna do. And remember, I did say I think this was after I said, let me put a marker for this day next year, May 28th, when it was 28th, right? Yeah, there was. There was 2 days ago. And it ain't about this. Not a promise to anybody else. I'm gonna buy you this. No, this is. I'm saying they're gonna. Let's see. And literally I'm challenging my. Like if some go or they obviously I paid it. I paid a lot of money, right? A month ago, I paid it. Like literally 30 days, I paid a lot. Not a lot of money. I'm just saying. I negotiated from. I think I owed 19. And I'm like, nah, you gonna either way. This is a debt collection. You paid pennies on the dollar, literally. So 1900, I owe you paid like probably 190, $190 for it. So nah, you're not gonna get me like that. I want at least 50% off, because this is a settlement, and that's with the credit gurus. They'll tell you that's what they do. They just wait. That's why they say wait. You fucked up already. Just wait, like 6 8 months after they keep calling you or whatever. Once they go to the collections, you ain't pay it. Wait about 6 8 months, 9 months, and just negotiate. Cause you fucked up already. You need to just pay it. Yeah, don't fuck up. That's what you're supposed to. But like I said, I got it. I'm not an excuse. I got a good reason. Remember, I told you they my card, and I saw a $30 charge, and I had the $1,900 loan on auto pay. It was only 160. I said it, couple. I know I repeated, and it was on auto pay, and I guess they didn't like that, and that means they got all our access to everything. Cause me, I don't like right now. I don't have no girls coming over. Not right now. Maybe years ago, 5 6 years ago, there's nobody in my house that could steal. Those shady chick that could, some hood rat. Well, maybe some of I ain't gonna call them hood rat, but whatever. She over and she steal my shit. There's nobody over here. So how did my car get? I gotta think. You like, well, you use it in stores and skimmers. Like, no, why they only took $35? All right, so immediately they know I'm gonna get what you call it, a text alert. Oh, did you make this charge? And that's another thing. Why they gave me a text alert? Because they wanted me to cancel. $35 is like, yeah, wouldn't they? That would go unnoticed. But I got a text. Did you do this? And I'm like, nah. And I didn't even think about the gang stalking shit. I'm like, I did wonder who the fuck got my. There's no way. I don't. I don't. And I'm not. Upset. I'm like, I don't even fuck with nobody. It's like, not right now. Like, what the hell? All right. Anyway, I called. Anyway, long story short, you know the deal. Call immediately, cancel. They put 35, send me a new card, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, months later, now all of a sudden I'm getting collection from that loan. Like I said, if you go back, that's when I spent that 1900 on that Blazer, that Ford beige one I used to have. But so that's what that was about. But so all these years, so I'm finally, paying it off. Da da da. I paid it, lump, whatever. But anyway, so that's what I was talking about. I'm just waiting on. That's the last thing. And I think what happened, they saw but at that point my credit was like 650 or 680, and then that's when they did it. That's when they did the $35. Like what? That's and now it's down in the dumps. But like I said, okay, it's all good. I ain't gonna whine about it. You just gotta fix it, and I did. Now like I said, I'm waiting on it. But that's so I make these videos, and all of a sudden I see she. Last night I probably was cooking dinner or whatever, like I always say, and like I said, I wasn't gonna click on it. I know they wanted me, and I clicked. And like I said, my point in saying all this, just wait. I'll play it.
That feels believable if someone said that to you, right?
Hey, look, yeah. As soon as I stopped to set out play, you heard that? I don't know if y'all can hear it. Somebody just blew the beep beep. See, they're mad, jealous ass little bitch. That's what I'm talking. I'm not promising. What she's talking about. That's what I said. That's why I said something. I, well, she's talking about me promising, like, say I'm with a girl or I'm a supervisor. Really, she's also talking about a supervisor. That's what she's talking about. Once the numbers hit, da da da. You know, second quarter, if y'all work hard, obviously this sounds like she's talking about people who are on salary, not hourly wages, so you ain't getting no overtime. That's what it sounds like to me. She's talking about somebody promised you, as an example, you're on salary, so you worked every weekend this month in November. By January, you're gonna get a fat bonus. And she's saying it doesn't happen, but you don't leave. That's what she's talking about. You're supposed to recognize it, right? So basically, I'm jumping the gun. I done told, but
The future faking that is not too future. The future faking that pins to something specific, that seems plausible. For example, in a month, in fact, you knew that that deal will close. That seems like a reasonable amount of time to wait for. You can put it in your calendar. Or in that family, they said it's everyone at the table. The holiday dinner is going to be at your house next year, and you can plan for it because you know the day
all
is the
right,
holiday.
that's this like yesterday. This when I stopped. I left the comment, and I knew the whole time. I'm like, this is just common sense. First of all, there's a saying I know when I was a kid, and we used to say it to each other, but all of us learned it from our folks, our people, your parents. We're playing freeze tag, or we're racing, but you also learn it in school because it's fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Basically, that's all she's talking about. I'm like, what the hell? Ain't no future faggot. Okay, now, and also I left the comment. I said, I don't know if it's still there. You might have. Okay, yeah, it is still there. What about people who said some of those things and they were telling the truth? Then you just lost out. It's definitely happened, or no one would be. Okay, I need edit. No one will be chewed. I was supposed to say chewed out for failing to plan ahead. That means you plan. Oh, she's talking about calling future fake. That's called planning ahead. Now, first of all, you're supposed to. If you a business owner and your manager that you hired to manage, he's lying to the employees. Future fake it, as she called it. All this is just common sense. If you don't quit, if he promised you this and this and that next quarter, next month when things hit, it's up to you. If it's 3 years later, and every year he's promising you this, and so say I'm looking at it as from the point of the new employee, and now he calls everybody in. Hey, this month I'm gonna need y'all to buckle down, and I know we can't pay you extra, you on salary, but just do this, and we gonna give y'all all bonuses in a month, like she just said. Future faking. Is we sold it. Yeah, we got a big order that or whatever. Once it hit, that's on you if you stay. Just leave. That's not future fact. So I think they got mad. You're like, what? How do you know? Well, because let's just go again. I was cooking just now. I was finna. Well, actually, I was cleaning my shrimp off. I had some shrimp, deveining it. Uh, Here you go again. Now.
This is why she wasn't losing weight. Hey,
And again, I clicked
Charlotte.
on it.
Google Fiber is expanding in your area, and we're bringing giga. I struggled with Sherman.
Competition, yeah, fire type. Now all of a sudden, this is 10 hours ago. That's this morning, right? That's about 12 o'clock. That means she answered. That means they're paying attention. She's five types of narcissists. So that means I must have clowned her yesterday. Like, what are you talking about? That's common sense. You supposed to have been taught that. When you're 3 years old and you got that uncle that play you, and he's like, hey, you want this? No, not the creepy uncle. I'm talking about you're a good uncle like I had. I've never been touched. You know, and you should learn better. Yeah, whatever. Hey, don't be no sucker. He's telling you, don't be no sucker. Don't get played. And then like I said, you learn all the sayings in schools. You know what I'm saying? or your granddad, da da da, even your mama. That's all that is. Ain't no you don't need all this help, narcissist. Yeah, I bust her out, right? She getting paid, and supposedly, she's like a foremost worldwide expert on this shit. Hey man, I'm not hating. It's all good, girl. But it's like, it's like, come on now. And now I ain't even watched this one, but you see, this is like what I keep talking about, the competition. I bet you never heard of this. Remember, it's like yesterday in class, somebody said something trying to, and this is high school. By high school, you should know him. And I bust them out, and I ain't bust them out like in a bad way. Just like everybody knows that. And so that's what I keep talking about. It's like she had to go back and think, they're man, I'm gonna get you. When I, exactly, it's like, okay. I bet you never heard of this. I haven't even clicked on it and watched it. I don't. I'm just like, oh, I'm not arrogant. I'm just saying this, like what she said. Yes, future faking. That's just common sense. Somebody like I said, maybe because I'm from New York. I don't know the way she talk. I think she's from New York too. Her mannerism, all that sounds like she's older than me, but sounds like she's from New York, based in New York. Cause she do say that what she said, future faking. It sound to me like that's what it reminds me of. Selling somebody a dream. You know, that's when I was a kid in the 80s. Don't let nobody sell you no dream. Not just women, a guy, I'm gonna buy you the biggest diamond ring and da da da. And you fuck this nigga, get you pregnant, and da da da. And he still ain't got no job or nothing. Now if he, and also like I said, that's what I said. You listen to somebody like her, and what if the person is telling the truth? And technically, I say that person has a right to fire you because you didn't stick with them, and it's not out of spite, and it's not about loyalty, but you cut or say you cut and run and you want to come back. It's like, no, you can't come back. You left. I needed you. I told you stick with me. That's what I'm, and that's why you're supposed to know this. You're supposed to know this person knows what he's talking about, right? When they're telling you in 1 month this is such and such going to happen, before you even follow that. Now, if it's on the job, you're supposed to trust and know the other employees know that he or she knows what they're talking about, and they're telling they can read the market. They basically they're a leader. You're not. They're not. That makes no sense what she said. You're telling people not to trust their leader who knows their It's not just instincts. They're not going off instincts. They're telling you this and that. That's capitalism. In a month, this companies they said they're gonna have this order done. So you're not going off of, and that's why we have capitalism. So you can, okay, this person fucked you, and you're not doing it out of spite, but you're gonna tell the rest of the people that buy large orders from him, he fucked up. He promised me this because it's not just about looking bad. That means your employees can't do what they got. They can't eat. They can't pay their bills. See what I'm saying? This is not future faking. That's how business works. 2 months, I'm gonna have this order. You floating or whatever your customers, but you need this little part like this or whatever. You need this little thing so you can make the rest of your machine or whatever it is. So yeah, that's not like that's not what. Yes, it is. So even if I'm using that as an example, even if it ain't business, it's a relationship. If somebody's selling you a dream, it basically my point in making this video. I think it was them having her make a video because I said, it's just a matter of time. And I'm not promising nobody anything. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy you. No, I'm saying what y'all. I'm gonna buy myself. This and that. Y'all took everybody away. I'm not mad. Hey, if you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said about what she says. So you jumped ship because it looked like it was sinking, or not even sinking. He told you, just right now it's slow, da da da. But you stick with me, da da da. You left, and so now things good because he did know what he's talking about. You look stupid. That's the comment I left. And she remember, you see the answer video. She didn't say I was wrong or anything. She just said you never. Okay, would have. She just and that reminded, like I said, when I was a kid. Remember how you try to one up each other? Okay, here's something that you don't know. They're doing the rap shit. Here's something that you don't know. New York rappers. I bet you never heard this one. It's honest, yeah, rap. It's like something like right now. Oh, I bet you never heard this pop song. What? Let me hear it. I bet you never heard this Scarface. I bet you never heard this. I bet you never heard this and that. And that. That's what it sounds like. How we one up into each other. It's just, I bet you never heard this. That's what my point. It's hilarious to me. I'm not normally, okay. They're upset, but I didn't even get offended. Like basically, she said, sound like she's trying to low key call me a liar. Like I'm like, there's nothing to lie about. I'm not fit to show y'all my correct, but it's paid for. I paid it, and that's the end of it. I'm waiting. Like I said, my big worry, even though it's TransUnion, Equifax, and da 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 da, that somehow they're gonna leave it on there. I know they're not, they can't, but I done paid this, like y'all gonna take that shit out. But I think they just trying to use their whole, you know, 40 days or 30, take 30, 45 days, But the other company I paid, it was two, it was a couple of them I did. And I paid that one off 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I paid them off an order, smallest to biggest. And that one went off in about a week. I was surprised. I'm like, yo, but each company is different, each collection agency. But so yeah, now this the last collection on there. That's all I had to say. But anyway, I'm finna go fry me some shrimp. I'm out.